But you know what? Inception had a. I want to say Inception almost. I don't want to bury it for you, but I like Inception better.
Yeah, of course. I know. Tenet had. Well, compared to all the other Christopher Nolan films, it had a very kind of lukewarm response from people. Like everybody's divided. It's 50-50. 50 percent people hated it, or they actually loved it.
Yeah. But
it's also a movie, like most of this guy's work, you have to watch it multiple times in order to really take in everything. And it's
Memento.
Yeah. Yeah. And that leads us into our good sirs here, movie focus.
The Lord.
Very different pick, but a very good one nonetheless.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
Alright, so this week we're talking about A Simple Favor. It's rated R. It's from 2018. It runs at 1 hour and 59 minutes. It's I would say a mystery / erotic thriller, if you had to put it into words. It's got a smooth 84 on Rotten. Written by Jessica Shazier. Directed by Paul Feig. Starring Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick, Andrew Rannells, Gene Smart, Henry Golding, Linda Cardellini, and Rupert Friend. The movie follows Stephanie, a young mom and vlogger who is still coping with the loss of her late husband, when she meets Emily, an intense woman and fellow mother who seemingly changes Stephanie's life and then suddenly vanishes, leaving Steph to follow the endless breadcrumbs. Back in 2016, the film was first a 20th Century Fox project that was adapted from the novel of the same name by author Darcy Bell. Then in the summer of 2017, the property was actually bought by Lionsgate, who then pushed ahead with production after revealing the casting we all know today. In August of 2017, principal photography started in Ontario, Canada. The film was met with deserving praise and was a big success at the box office, grossing $97 million against a $20 million budget.
Nice.
Overall, A Simple Favor is an enthralling surprise of a film that leaves you shaken, not stirred, complete with an incredible fashion-forward aesthetic and top-tier performances from Kendrick and Lively. This film does a great job at spinning the mystery detective noir style in a modern setting. Thank you.
Well said, my friend.
All right, let's give our intro thoughts. Before the other guys go, Diego, tell me. I know you wrecked this movie a while ago, and it seemed like you were pleasantly surprised by it, and you said you put it on for background, and then you actually got super invested in it. So other than that, why did you come back to it several months later and choose it as a main focus for us tonight?
I think, needless to say, Blake Lively is to me, an underrated actress that a lot of people sleep on. And I think we had a discussion on when I got here when we were talking about a lot of people not liking her because of she was affiliated with Gossip Girl, with the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and a lot of different stuff. And it just this movie in particular, because she had really breathtaking roles in The Town and in which other one? Sorry,
The Shallows,
The Shallows, The Savages, and so I was kind of like turned off with The Age of what's it called? I forgot the name of it. The Age of Adrenaline.
Oh yeah, the period piece.
Yes. So I was kind of turned off by it. It was stylistically, it was fucking great, but it wasn't my cup of tea. And I saw this one. I saw the trailer for it. I was like, I don't know. It seems pretty nice. I might see it, might not. But then I started when I saw it on Hulu. I was like, oh, let me watch it. Let me give this shit a chance. It took my breath away because of the whole. Usually with these movies where it gives you twist and twist and twist, I'm usually turned off by the third twist. I guess if that makes sense. But No, this one, it like really progressed the story, and it made this movie more intriguing than it was presented before. Because a lot of the stuff that it's kind of refreshing to not see certain secrets be given away in the movie trailer, and I thought they did an awesome job with the trailer, with everything presenting. They just gave you like a little intro of like, oh, this girl disappears, but you don't know what's gonna happen. But I thought it was amazing. I thought Blake and Anne were they play off each other so well, and it was just amazing. I don't know what else to say, but besides the fact that what a great movie. That's all I got to say. It's a beautiful movie, and all the twists and turns, and the writer getting. I feel like I'm sorry, I'm lost for words, but I feel like they really made an effort to create something beautiful. Then it wasn't like half-assed like some other books are, like some other book movies are.
Yeah.
And it was just like they took their time, their effort. They really wrote this movie really well. And I love it. Boom. There you go.
Nice. You want me to go first, James, or you want to go?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I'll say this about the movie. It's not what I expected. I did love and hated Blake Lively in this, because I loved her in so many other stuff that she's done, and I do agree that she's hella like slept on. No one really talks about her. They would really have to see a few movies from her to like understand that she's really dope in all her movies, dude. She always has a role and she gets it done. I did love this movie because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the mystery elements in it. And what I found pretty dope in the movie too was both of these characters were both pretty fucked up people, dude.
Yeah.
And but I will have to say that the ending, not to shit on the movie, but the ending was rushed. I don't know if it was because it was comedy element but it did what it did, and I feel like the director could have done a little more than that. But and some other stuff, like I wanted to know more. Like there was a certain scene at the graveyard. There's this like weird pact, and we don't really get to know what that was. I wanted to know more about that, and yeah, dude. And this was sort of like a female fight club, because Emily is like the alter ego of like Stephanie, and just that little combative mindset. You know what I mean? So that it was pretty interesting. Pretty good movie, man. Pretty decent.
James?
I guess I'll go. All right. I actually enjoyed this movie. This is the second time I watched it fully, all the way through. The first time I watched it, it was with Alyssa had already started it, and she was probably about 25 minutes in, so I kind of missed the whole beginning, but finished it with her. It was definitely... a lot of stuff made more sense watching it all the way through.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed this movie. I think the mystery aspect was really good, because it kind of reminded me a little bit of Gone Girl. How kind of you're trying to figure out who kind of did it, especially the way that Anna Kendrick's character is in the using like her social media or her vlogging. In that aspect, and then you kind of wonder if the husband had did it, because you find out, life insurance and things like that. And I really enjoyed the comedy that was the surprising comedy in it. I really didn't see coming when I first watched it. I thought it was going to be more of just a straight kind of like thriller mystery. With no real humor in it at all. But I was pleasantly surprised with that. How Blake Lively plays a really good, like, sarcastic, I would say, like, bitch, I guess. And, like, it's like, she's like one of those people... she's like one of those, like, everyone, I guess, has those friends who kind of are joking, but they're not joking when they tell you something.
Yeah, we all have this.
And I think Anna Kendrick was like that. Not Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, her character is just like that, where she's like, "Oh, you look cute, but don't ever wear that again." Something like that. It's. I think she was great. Anna Kendrick's character was great. Kind of like that mom who was seeking a friendship really anywhere because she's alone. Was really good as well. But I really enjoyed this movie. I would have to. I don't mean to start any problems, Tiny, but I'd have to disagree with you about the ending. I guess I can see where you felt it might have ended too quickly, but I thought it was it made sense. I don't know, but the ending to me was hilarious, especially the Prius joke at the end. Prius, America's silent killer. Which, I feel like everyone says that about Priuses because you never hear them when they're driving. So that was just perfect. And that guy's, I don't even know who that guy is, but I feel like I've seen him in so many movies, like side character movies.
I have a quick Swan fact, so keep your thought. But Andrew Reynolds is the original. He got his start as Streaks in Street Sharks.
Yes,
he's a voice actor.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
that's cool.
And he's also in Girls. I don't know if you watched Girls, but he's a big character.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Okay,
but his character in this was hilarious, even though he had probably just one page of dialogue, broken up in between. Yeah, in between the movies, so it was all a bunch of one-liners. But he was hilarious in all of it. That little mommy group that he was with, he was kind of like the leader of, was hilarious. And I don't know. I can sometimes relate to those types of problems, even though I'm not a single parent. But it is funny to see movies struggling with being a parent. So it's fun seeing to be able to relate things like that. And his character was hilarious, even though he was not in it that much.
Yeah. Just those 1-2 cameos or parts that he had, were amazing.
When he gets caught with the weed when the SWAT team shows up. I have a prescription for this.
What was it? Because what was his problem?
I don't even remember what he said. Something with his eyes.
Like osteoporosis.
Something had to do with his vision, but it was hilarious to see that.
Yeah, what was funny was did you take a picture of me? Erase it. Like what?
Oh yeah,
delete that
straight
shit.
Up like crazy. It's delete it now. I'll file an injunction on your
yearbook.
On your precious yearbook.
That's
I'm like, holy shit.
That's like something Diego would do. And what did you? As a photographer, did you take a picture of me?
That's why I have a silent silent shutter. So if I take a candid photo, you won't hear me. So boom.
Hey, they say we look better when we don't notice when the camera's looking. So
yeah. Which a lot of people complain to me. They're like, "Can you please turn on the clicker because I can't hear. I don't know when you're shooting."
Yeah, because they want to go for a face. Yeah, it was weird.
What else? I
was gonna say I love Linda Cardellini's little small role in this. Dude.
Yes.
But she did provide some good and funny facts about Emily there, and I thought were pretty dope because you got to give it to Anna Kendrick in the movie to do that small digging. That's when you saw the turn probably for you, James, when you're like, oh, I finally kind of get it now. When she starts investigating, the movie takes a turn into some facts that you needed to know probably from the beginning to get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was pretty fun to see her go through that little journey of finding shit out about Emily.
The whole brother fucker thing I didn't get the first time watching the movie. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand.
Brother fucker?
You brother fucker.
Did you fuck him?
She didn't say yeah though, did she?
She doesn't have to. Her body language kind of tells a different story. But
Yeah.
she does lie. She says, no, we just kissed. But she's also